Hi guys. I am having a bad day again. A crappy day. I call it a stupid day because I have dealt with a lot of stupid people today. They stressing me out and I hate that. Instead of my usual videos, I wanted to rant and complain about everyone who I have ever had a problem with in my entire life. I probably can't remember all of them, so I'll just do the main ones. So, before we get started, please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I think that's all of them. Links are all down below, and please like and share the video, and comment below if you want to hear me rant about something else. Something specific. Be like, Sarah, what do you think about this problem? Okay, then I'll rant about it forever. But let's get started. First off, we got J and B. I'm not gonna say their actual names because I ain't gonna beef with them. We're grown adults. I don't want to deal with that. I just want to talk smack. Okay, now I'm ready. These two girls were like the first two main people I ever had a big problem with. They were just mean. They were bullies. Very stereotypical bullies. If you went to school with me, you probably know who I'm talking about because I'm using the first letter of their names. And y'all probably had a problem with these people too because they were just mean. And then by senior year, we were all pretty chill with each other. I invited them. I invited a lot of people to my graduation party and about 10 people showed up. But I invited these two girls to try to just, be friends, leave on a good note, and they didn't show up. People suck. And then we have C. We're cool now, like she's a pretty cool girl. She's super nice. But in third grade, girl, we had problems. We started out as good friends. She moved to our town. She was a new girl and we hit it off straight away. But then I was sleeping over at her place and I wanted to keep playing with this toy and she got annoyed with me and she said, I want to do something else. And I was like, no, I want to keep playing with this toy. And then she said, oh, okay, if you don't want to hang out with me, then just leave. And so I left. I was like, okay, bet. And then after that, we hated each other. And then she hit me and got us both into 3-day detention, even though I didn't hit her back. I mean, I might have pushed her. I don't remember, honestly. But she started it. And then we hated each other for years. And now we're cool. That's basically how it works with a lot of people. Hopefully. You hate each other as kids, and then as you grow up, you kind of just get over it, and you're like, hey, what's up? You still mad? No? Me neither. Cool. Let's get lunch. Next, we have my entire main friend group in middle school. There were a very small handful of them that are actually decent, and I've kind of kept in touch with throughout the years. But most of them were very crappy friends because I was so desperate for friendship, I kind of just settled. I didn't really have a group like everyone else. I was kind of a floater. So I just latched on to the first group of people that didn't automatically shun me. And that takes me to my next point because everyone in 3rd grade and 5th grade, hate all of them. At least during those years. Because it started in 3rd grade, people bullied me really bad because my last name was hard to pronounce. So they made fun of me for that. And then they said I had a 5 head. I had a big forehead. And then on top of those things, they were just mean because they could. And it was popular to pick on me, so more people did it just because. So those were 2 of the worst years of my young life. Seriously, it got bad. So after that, I wasn't really friends with anybody. I hated all of them. So after 5th grade, I kind of just, latched on to that main group because they weren't automatically mean. And I settled, and it sucked. I feel like I'm jumping around all over the place. I'm just in a bad mood, so I'm just trying to think of the first thing that pops in my head that I was not happy about. Whenever I tell stories, I cannot stay on track. I tell all the side plots and what those people ate that day that has nothing to do with the main plot. And I lose track of what I was originally talking about. So moving on, let's do boyfriends, ex-boyfriends. They're exes for a reason, am I right? Never go back to them, I'm serious. Because when you get older, you realize they're all very ugly, inside and out, especially out. My very first boyfriend ever, we broke up for the dumbest reason because my friends told a lie, so I broke up with him over it. But besides that, he was a sweetheart. And also, I just wasn't feeling it. It just didn't work out. He's married now to a very nice girl. He is the only ex that I am on good terms with. I don't talk to him, but I don't hate him. So, moving on to my first serious boyfriend. His name was Connor. Anyone I'm still on really bad terms with, I have no problem saying their name because they suck. Come after me, I don't care. I will roast you. I'm funny now. Anyways, Connor was just not a great boyfriend. And also in the middle of school, I was in the library studying and I get this random call from his city, a random number, not in my contacts, and it's some girl saying that he's cheating on me. And I wanted to be a loyal girlfriend, so I just hung up on her and I didn't believe her, didn't listen to her, didn't try to talk to her or anything. I was an idiot. And then she called me back, calling me very bad words. She was like, really? You're not gonna listen to me? What's wrong with you? She was a lot meaner than that, but this is family friendly, so I can't say what she actually said. And I just hung up on her again. And then she didn't try to call back. And what makes me think that he actually did cheat on me was, one, that phone call. And his explanation for it was, oh, I don't know how she got your number from my phone. She's crazy. Don't listen to her. And then there was this random time he asked me to give him one of his hoodies back and this stuffed unicorn. And all he said was, I can't really explain it. I don't really want to talk about it. I just really need those things back. It means a lot. I was like, okay, sure, whatever you want. I'll be a good girlfriend. He probably gave them to her. And then besides that, he just did things that I did not appreciate, that I did not want to do. So moving on, he sucked. Anyways, then we have Jay. I honestly don't remember if his name was Jason. I think it was Jason, or if it was something. I know it started with a J. That just proves he was trash because I don't even bother to remember his full name. He would smack my butt in public when I repeatedly told him not to. He did not respect that. And he was a smoker, which I dealt with, like I was fine with. That's his decision. But every time I kissed him, he tasted like an ashtray. But that wasn't even the problem. What really bothered me was he would lie about smoking. Like we were hanging out and then one of his friends came over. And then he said they were gonna go make coffee in the kitchen. And then they were gone for 30 minutes. And then he came back. And I was like, you were smoking, weren't you? He was like, no. And then his friend ended up telling me that they were. I was like, I don't care if you smoke, don't lie to me about it. He lied to me about a bunch of things, but whatever. By the way, thank you guys for listening. You're the real fans, you're the OGs. I love you. When I'm having a bad day, I really love that I feel like I can talk to you guys about anything. And then we have the grand finale, the worst of all the exes. Noah, come after me, bro. I swear I will, I'll hurt you. I can't go into detail about what exactly I would do because it would probably get demonetized. Anyways, very first date. Within the first hour, he said he loved me. He was all over me, obsessed with me, said if we broke up, he would drink himself to death. All of these are red flags, by the way. If he says he loves you, if he's gonna off himself if you break up with him, especially on the first date, red flags. Toxic, get out of there, run, call the cops. But then besides that, he made me do things that I did not want to do, which just makes you the worst kind of human being of all time. You suck, Noah. And he always said he was gonna join the army just to sound like this tough, masculine man, and he never did. Like, why did you do it? I don't care if you're gonna join or not. Why lie about it? But yeah, he just sucked. And then I moved out to LA and met the nightmare roommate, Michelle, which I have ranted to you guys about before in a whole video about all the things she did, like taking my money, eating all my food, trying to brainwash me into thinking she can treat me like a child. Like, I would go out on a date with my now boyfriend, Matt, and then I would get home after curfew, which was ridiculous. But then she would lecture me about how I'm not taking this opportunity seriously. And I was like, girl, I'm a grown adult who can go on a date and not worry about being home on time. But you guys watched that video in the past. You know all the things she did. And she still follows me on TikTok. I've seen it. So I know she's watching and she's jealous. Ha! That's a good feeling. When you let your success speak for itself, you don't have to go back and prove anything to those people that did you wrong or said you weren't gonna make it. Cause they see your success, they see everything you're doing, all the money moves you making, and that proves everything. You don't have to say nothing. Don't waste your time on those people. Anyways, those were the main people I've had a problem with. There are a few scattered in there that I forgot about. They're not worth it. And now these are random hot takes. I think that's what they're called. Just random things that I have a problem with that I'm just gonna talk about. Comment below if you agree. 1, I hate when people don't mind their business. That is agreed upon by everybody. 2, when you order a salad and make a big deal about it. Don't make me feel bad for getting my fettuccine alfredo. If you want to be healthy, good for you. But don't make me feel bad for enjoying myself. 3, when people make things complicated for no reason, like physically and mentally. For example, very specific. This is my kindergarten sketch of the layout of the house. See, this is the front door, and it goes straight to my roommate's bedroom. It's right there by the front door. And then this is the garage. So my roommate, what she likes to do, or at least used to, is she would park on the street, and then instead of going just straight to the front door, straight to her bedroom, she would go through the garage, throughout the entire house, and then to her room. Literally all the way around, instead of just straight to it. That makes no sense to me, and it would bother me. I'm like, why not just go that way? She's like, I don't know. I just need to mind my own business. Number 4, people who put ketchup on their eggs. What's wrong with you? That's disgusting. I know a girl who eats ketchup flavored potato chips from Canada. She specifically orders them from Canada, I think. I love her, but I could never eat those. 5, people who project their insecurities onto others by telling them that they have to meet societal standards. That's your problem, not mine. I'm sorry you're not happy with yourself and you have to please others to make yourself feel good, but that's not my problem. I love myself. I don't need other people's approval to feel that way. Godspeed. 6, people who constantly feel the need to label others. Like they have to ask you if you're religious, your political views, sexual preference. Like, why do you care? You ugly. I don't want to date you. That's all that matters. Move along, sis. And finally, the worst of them all, in my opinion, people who drive slow. I'm sorry, but I can't get in the car with you. I have to drive. It drives me nuts because I know we could get there so much faster if you just go. Cut some people off, make some tight turns, just go. But anyways, that is it for my rant on people and random things. Thank you guys for listening and being there for me. I appreciate you so much. If you stuck around for this entire video, you're a real one. I'm serious. I love you. Comment below a virtual hug. I will hug you back, metaphorically. Again, please subscribe, follow me on Instagram, links are all down below, and please like and share the video. And comment below random things that you want me to rant about. And comment below random things you want me to rant about. But that's it, so I will see you awesome people next time.